makeup enthusiast, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I am going to behave like an actual YouTuber and review some makeup that I recently purchased. Now, something that you will probably notice about me very quickly and something that made me very hesitant to start a channel in the first place is the fact that I am not a big hauler. I am not the type of person to order a huge amount of products from a store or even to go to the store and come home with a huge amount of products. I tend to buy little bits here and there. I'm gonna come in just a little bit closer so that you can see my wrinkles in all their glory and my dry skin in all its glory and my bad hair day in all its glory. Today we're gonna be talking about the Colored Raine Lip Lacquer. The color that I got was Cherry Blossom. I am a red lipstick lover. If it's not red, I'm probably not gonna notice it. So it looks like this. It is more of a gloss and it is highly pigmented. Remember, I mentioned in a previous video that I was on the fence about getting a highly pigmented lip gloss. Well, I found one. So let's pop this on and see how it does. Can you imagine if I didn't speed that up? That would be excruciating to watch. Now let me consult the interwebs and read the product description of this lip lacquer. It says Colored Raine Lip Lacquer. Colored Raine lip lacquers are fragrance-free. Really? Because I feel like I smell candy. It's not offensive, I don't mind it, but there's definitely some scent to this. Non-sticky, I agree with that. Opaque, check, that is true. That lip glosses that envelops. Subject-verb agreement. Who's editing these descriptions on Colored Raine? Do you need somebody with a degree in linguistics? I'm available. That envelop your lips with luxury. So despite the subject-verb agreement error, I think that that's a pretty accurate description so far. Let's see how this bad boy wears. Before I do the lipstick check-in, let's go ahead and talk about these lashes. They look pretty, right? Let me insert a picture of what they looked like on the website. For me personally, this is a little bit much and I have not trimmed them because I'm actually thinking that I'm probably going to pass these on to someone who does drag. But let me just place them on my eyes so I can give you an idea of what they look like. Obviously, I have not trimmed these. They're not actually tacked down. But I can tell you right now that I would not wear these lashes unless I were doing burlesque again. And so that's why I'm inclined to pass them on to one of my drag queen friends. For day-to-day, even for glam, that is just unwearable unless you're on the stage. And they really did not look that extreme on the website. I find that eyelashes are always longer and fuller in real life than they are in the pictures on the website, and this light is just not my friend today. I know what this reminds me of. This reminds me of when I was in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and I had to transform I had about a minute and a half to go from a drag king, from a woman playing a man, to a woman playing a man playing a woman. Yeah, it's too much. It's just too much. Okay, so here we are at the 4-hour check-in. I love the way it's wearing. It has faded. It has faded a bit. It's darker than pink, but it's more of a soft red at this point. I don't mind that. I love that. If you are looking for a color that stays really, really bold for many, many hours, this is probably not the lippy for you. But if you don't mind some graceful fading, I love it. I almost like this better than I liked it when I first applied it. It's not drying my lips out. It's not moving around all over my face. Of course, I have not eaten anything. Maybe I'll go eat dinner and then check in again. But so far, I'm loving this stuff. This is the final check-in. I just had dinner and this is about as good as the lighting in this room is going to get. I apologize, I can't do anything about it. It's pitch black outside. It would be pointless to try to film in daylight because there is no daylight. Anyway, in terms of how this is wearing, it did fade quite a bit after I ate. I didn't eat anything oily, but I mean, it's expected. It doesn't make the claim to be transfer proof. And so I'm fine with this. And the way it faded, can you see? It's not patchy, it's not flaky. I'm perfectly happy with this. I'm actually really loving this lip product. And I will check in again in a few weeks and actually revisit the things that I'm doing first impressions of. I told myself when I started doing a YouTube channel that I would not do first impressions because I don't think that they give you very good information, and I just did one without even thinking about it. But I will check back in a few weeks and let you know if I'm still liking it. So I did reapply this just so I could do the wrap up. This is Sammy, say hello. She's purring, I'm so surprised that the camera's not even picking it up. I did reapply just for the purposes of wrapping up, and I had forgotten how beautifully vibrant this stuff is. I honestly am really pleased with this lip product. I'm not mad at the eyelashes. I know that I dogged on them a little bit. If you were on the stage or if you were wanting to just go over the top glam, they would be beautiful. I think that they're very high quality. They're just a little bit much for day-to-day wear. And I wear lashes every day, but I don't necessarily want to look like I'm dressed for a burlesque show every single day. You understand? The lip lacquer is $15 on the Colored Raine website. I will put the link down below. The lashes are also $15, at least the ones that I purchased were $15. In fact, when I did make a purchase, they were having a sale, and so everything that I bought was $12. Normally it's $15. I'm not sure how often Colored Raine has sales. Maybe you can tell me, but I am super pleased with the lipstick, and I might try a different pair of lashes now that I know kind of how much more dramatic they're going to look on my eyes compared to how they look on the website. And that may honestly just be my eyes. My eyebrows kind of sit low, so I can imagine that maybe if my brows were a normal height, it wouldn't look so strange to have lashes that were so long. Like I said, they're not bad lashes, they were just a little bit much for me. That wraps it up. So until next time, stay adorably obsessed with makeup.